next time.
Hey guys, this is Mini Cooper back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a few reviews on some of the special vehicles that have just come out in the recent update. So before I get into this video, make sure you do go ahead and smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. And also I would just like to say that all these things that I'm about to say about these cars is my own personal opinion. So if you guys don't agree with anything, then that's fine. But yeah, so let's get straight into this video. So guys, the first review I'm going to be doing is on the Blazer Aqua. It's customizable. As you can see, it's been in the custom shop. The handling of it is pretty good. It has a minigun on it, and to operate the minigun you press L1, and also the wheels retract to make the bike go faster in the water, and to do that you press right on the D-pad. And the pros of it, it's fast on water and you don't need anyone else to operate anything on it, so you can operate the guns by yourself. Also the cons, it's only one seater, so you can't really take any friends with you, so that's kind of a downside, but that's really the only thing. It's not the best at trying to chase people down because the guns aren't very great, but other than that it's pretty good, and it's definitely worth it if you guys are looking for a amphibious vehicle. It's the better one out of the two. So the next vehicle is the Ruiner 2000. It's customizable. You can put any colors you want on it. I just made it black. The handling on it is alright. The features, it has a electric door, so when you change the vehicle access to no one, people when they try to get in they get electrocuted, which is pretty cool. It can also jump, and to do that you press L3, and also it can parachute, so to use that you press X when you're in the air. And the weapons on it, to use them you press L1. To change the weapons between the minigun and the missiles you press square. The pros on it, it has unlimited minigun ammo, and it also has unlimited supply of parachutes, and if you guys are into drifting, it's fairly good for that. The cons, the missiles, there are only 8 of them, so that's really the only thing that's down on it, so that's kind of annoying. It's great for chasing people because the missiles are locked on and they're much better than any other missiles in the game, and they're really good for escaping as well because you've got the jump and parachute function. And is it worth it? Yes, it is. It's definitely worth it. Go ahead and get this car if you guys have got the money. So the next vehicle I'm going to review is Aqua Technical. It's customizable. As you can see, I made it look really stupid, and that was the purpose of what I did. So yeah, don't judge. And the handling of it is alright. It's not the best. It's just like the Karen Rebel. There's nothing really different about it. The features on it, only has a gun on the back and it can go on water, but you need someone else to operate the gun, which is kind of a bummer, so you can't really operate this thing by yourself. The pros, it has 3 seats, so if you want to have an amphibious vehicle so you can travel with other players and friends, this is the vehicle for you. And the cons, you need someone to operate the gun on the back, so that's kind of a downside. But other than that, it's a really good vehicle. The purpose of it is great for escaping and chasing because as long as you've got someone on the back. And is it worth it? Only if you need 3 people. If you don't need 3 people, I definitely recommend getting the Blazer. As you can see here, the Blazer is much quicker in the water, and yeah. So the next vehicle I'm going to be reviewing is the Armored Boxville. It's not customizable, which means you can't put bulletproof tires on it. The handling's alright. It's not the best, but it's much better than the original Boxville. The features of it is armored against bullets from other players. It has a gun on the back. Also, it has a wedge on the front. The pros, it's armored against bullets. It has 5 seats, and people can shoot out the back where they are seated. And it also plows through traffic fairly good. The cons, it has no bulletproof tires, and it's sore on your eyes when you go in first person when driving. The purpose of it is basically for chasing. It's not very good for escaping. And also, is it worth it? Not really. I only got it just because it looks unique. So the next vehicle I'm going to be reviewing is the ramp buggy. It's customizable, which is awesome. It's probably the most anticipated vehicle in the game that came out in this recent update. The handling of it is great. The features of it basically just only ramps other cars. The pros, you can ramp every single vehicle in the game. As you can see just then, that guy must have been pretty annoyed. And the cons, it starts smoking after a while. After ramping too many cars, so you can't change that, you can't upgrade the armor on it, which is annoying. But the purpose of it is basically just to have fun. Is it worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it if you guys have the money. If you don't have the money, if you're looking to save up for any of the other cars, I would recommend getting the other cars. You probably have a friend that already has this car, and you can just ask him if you want to drive it. So this next vehicle I'm going to be reviewing is the Wastelander. It's not customizable. The handling is not good at all. The features on it, there's no features whatsoever. The pros, you can fit quite a few people on the truck. I think it's like 6 or 7. And the cons, there's no use for anything of it. The purpose of it is just off-roading with heaps of friends or something. But really, don't really get this vehicle. It's not worth it. It's not the best vehicle. You can't actually use it for its purpose. So yeah, don't get it. So the next vehicle I'm going to be reviewing is the Phantom Wedge. It's not customizable, which sucks, which means you don't have bulletproof tires on it. The handling on it is good. It's just like the original Phantom, but I think it's a bit better. And the features of it, it has a massive wedge on the front, as you can tell. And also you can carry everyone in the lobby on this truck. Well, technically you can, because you can hook a trailer up onto it and everyone can get on the trailer and no one can fall off. And the pros, you can fit 30 people on it, like I just said, and you can plow through traffic with no effort whatsoever. You can blow up vehicles and everything. The cons, it starts smoking after blowing up a few cars. The purpose of it is basically just for transporting. You can't really shoot from it unless you do have people sitting on the back. And is it worth it? It is definitely worth it. I recommend getting it. This is the one vehicle you guys need to buy. So the last vehicle I'm going to be reviewing is the Rocket Voltic. It's customizable, which is awesome. You can put bulletproof tires on it. The handling is great. The features of it, it has a massive rocket on the back, as you can tell. The pros, it can go really fast and you can win a couple of free mode events. The cons, it has a limited supply of rocket fuel. And what I mean by that is the special ability, it needs to recharge. And you can only recharge it when all 4 wheels are on the ground. You can't recharge it when you're in mid-air, which is annoying. And the purpose of it is just basically to have fun. And is it worth it? It's definitely worth it, guys. So go get it. So that comes to the end of my video, guys. So the one vehicle that is at the top of my list and my very favorite one, and is the most overpowered vehicle and it ticks all my boxes, is this one right here, the Phantom Wedge. Guys, definitely get it. You can fit every single person in the lobby on it. And what I mean by it's the most overpowered vehicle, if you have a trailer on it, you can fit every single person on that trailer, and they can all have homing launchers or whatever, and miniguns and all that sort of stuff. And you basically, there's nothing that can stop you except for all the cars that you ramp. So other than that, definitely get this car. This is on the top of my list. So yeah, with that all said, guys, make sure you do go ahead and like this video, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new. And with that all said, I'll see you guys in the next video.